Okay, I've got some sunflowers coming, not from Nick's challenge, but they're dead. But I'm growing some anyway. Over here, by the way, my husband cut all this with his mower as he does. This was not grass we planted by any means. This is just taming of the wilderness. But we left a patch in the middle because blueberries are all throughout here. So we just left a patch of blueberries. I need to do a little bit of work on it. But at least these ones I can come out in the morning with a teacup and get something for breakfast. But I have a question about my Brussels sprouts. Hopefully you can answer. I have Googled this and I didn't like the answer, so I'm going to ask you guys. So we had a few days of nice warm weather. Be careful what you wish for. And then it nosedived for a week into really cold weather. I don't know if you can hear me because the wind's picking up. So little wee Brussels sprouts were coming along fine. And look, it obviously thought, oops, we're going into deep freeze and I better start saving my species and put a flower head on. So what I heard on Google is that it will stop and no longer produce the sprouts. Any of you have any information on this? I'd love to know if it is true. Because I'll leave it if I can, take the head off maybe. If not, the rest is edible. The leaves aren't too bad, they look in pretty good shape. So I can certainly eat the plant. So let me know your thoughts on that. Oh, and thoughts on this one. So this one did something different. They've all blown. So I assume that's done. And just eat that. But I guess it's this one that I had hopes for. Some of the other ones are still doing fine. It was an experiment because my short season, I wanted to see if I could do the early planting. I know that they don't like heat. And I've got seeds everywhere for hopefully for some later. But this was an experiment. It was going well until it nosedived in cold weather. I ran out to check my onions actually the other day actually, because I was afraid they would certainly try to flower or bolt, and I did have one. I've pulled them and he's going to be eaten. No, I have two. There we go. Can't blame them. Can't blame them at all. They're just doing what they have to do to protect their species, which is, oh, I'm going to die, so I'm going to have my babies. But all in all, not too bad. Okay, so I probably shouldn't show you this because you're all going to be so envious. But this is a Calabrese. Oh my goodness. What is that? So the wind is probably atrocious again, but hopefully you can hear me. I didn't talk during that bit because there was a wind. I just asked my husband I should have walked for exercise, I know, but I just asked him to take me up the hill. It's a beautiful day. So I asked him to take me up on the bike. And this plateau right below here, there's a couple of them. Our house is down below, and then this one up here. And this is all where the blueberries are. And where I am up here is the partridge berries, which I'll be picking when the season is right. So these are the partridge berries. Haven't bloomed yet. They're a very late season and you want them to have a frost. It also ensures it kills off any little wee worms that may be possibly in them. So this whole area here is, you can see the moss is filled prized partridge berry, aka lingonberry.